Alrighty guys, so the 3-on-3 is officially live, so we're actually going to be doing some 3-on-3 runs over here because we can do a little bit tries without actually resetting. So that is going to be good for any of those researchers out there trying to get the best possible score. But I have seen a screenshot like how the actual scoring is exactly, or I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as what we have in terms of the creative mission, which I have dropped a video yesterday talking about the official one that drops or that gives you free alteration too. So from what I see from the screenshot, in terms of actual damage dealing, in terms of first day, I don't think you need to be doing all that much. I think the most critical thing you want to be looking at is probably going to be the timer. That's what I've seen so far. But we'll actually hop into some match. Just talk about a few things. You know what is my kind of first impression and all that good stuff over here. So we're just going to be at the notice page over here. Just want to talk to you guys something. Just kind of briefly go over this again before we kind of like hop into the actual match over here. So you're going to be able to get two types of reward like this over here. So in the league ranking system distributed at the end of the arena. So that's going to be next Sunday. And then you're also going to be getting a league reward. So that is something I have attained already. Once I click on the arena page, I was able to get that via login supposedly for the daily. So I got that already. So that was something I could not really show you guys. You can claim both reward by accessing the 3-on-3 page. So that is something you guys got to make sure to check out every day. So you can play the arena multiple times on the same day, but your opponent will not be updated. The opponent is updated at 1 p.m. PST. That's my timeline right there, or my time zone. Timeline each day. If you start a battle before 1 p.m. And ends after 1 p.m., it will still be counted as yesterday, so that is going to be definitely something good. So make sure if you guys like, for example, like play before 1 p.m., like it's not really matter if you finish it the following day. So that is good. I like them doing that. That's really that, like, I'm pretty sure some people or someone eventually will run into that situation where you know they hop into a match, maybe they got a phone call whatsoever, and like, oh my gosh, like I haven't done my arena yet. But it's good to know that they are going to be extending that to the next day as well, and still count as the following day. That is so generous of them. I gotta give them that for sure. Your league will change weekly depending on your arena points. League promotion retention or demotion will be decided depending on the ranking condition of your league when the 3-on-3 ends over here. Like, just look at this. I don't like. It's, to me, it's really confusing. Like, I don't know if it's actually gonna reset everything on that Sunday night or that, like, on that Sunday timeline. I suppose it should. Like, it's just right now it's a little bit mind-boggling to me. But I guess we'll actually find out next Sunday if it's gonna reset like the same. I'm pretty sure it should reset. I don't. It should reset to like the base where we are right now. I don't think anyone can actually retain to having like being in the Master League. I think that would be a little bit absurd. So I guess it should act like regular arena. I guess I don't know. Like, I'm just having like probably let's see, like maybe overwording, I guess. I don't know, but let's actually just hop over to what my build is right now. I'm just gonna be running like a buffing, basically buffing my whatchamacallit. So gonna hop over to my squad real quick. So this is basically what I'm running right now. So this is gonna be more of like a arena dedicated build, shooting build for my Axel over here. So this right here is really much optimized for Axel to drop any seconds, I guess. So that's good because like I'm building this right now like in the mind of like what we had previously. So I'm not even sure how it's gonna look like once I hop into like what are like the condition, right? In terms of my two ally are just mainly buffered and then one healer. So that is going to be something I'm going to be using right now. These units doesn't really matter too much. They're just mainly to buff for what I need to be doing. So they'll be pretty much crucial. Look, look at a melee attack. Coincidentally, oh, 6 and 6 there. Okay, so let's actually hop into the actual arena page and see how it looks like. They did revamp it with like a new logo, so there's a really fresh feeling to it. So I do like that. So in terms of the 1v1, they have not updated anything yet, so that is that. So right now, everyone's going to be in that beginners league right now. And then in order to get promoted, you need 250 or 250,000, which is quite a lot. Yeah, that is quite a lot. I'm going to see the leaderboard and see how are people doing so far. Okay. So I guess right now the most you can get is around, let's say, 95,000 ish area. That is what I'm seeing. Let's say 90,000 is like the general consensus I'm seeing in terms of like the top leaderboard. So it looks like that we're not even going to be able to rank up on the first day. So okay. Yep, this okay, so 90,000, so like around 93 right now to like in 95-ish. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow reset at 1 PST my time zone. I'm pretty sure people should be pushing it around maybe, I don't know, like 100k? Maybe, I don't know, like I'm just kind of guesstimating right there. But something you do need to kind of keep in mind right there is you are going to be able to have a operator base bonus over here. So here is going to be my bonus points over here. Like basically I just kind of auto build it. There's no tricks and tips to this at all. I would say there's going to be one trick to this. If you guys submit every week, you guys will be able to get extremely high operator base, I guess. You know, this is like a big incentive they want people to be doing, like kind of pushing people to be summoning every week if they, for say, want to get like the highest let's say arena points, I would say, like, because if you talk about someone who does not have this week's bonus unit, that's gonna be a little bit challenging, right? Yeah, that's, I think that is that, right? So we can just kind of hop over what we have. So I pretty much got the whole set of the victory to us, so that's why I got plus 200. So that's basically 1,000 free points right there, just by having those parts exist right there. And then let's say you don't summon for the newest part. They did drop a two revive banners, so those are going to be something they take into account as well. But do keep that in mind, they have to be alterated from what I've seen. Yeah, so that is going to be something you would have to, let's say, get alterated in order to take full advantage of that. So that is going to be something you want to keep in mind right there as well. So that is what I have so far. I can definitely upgrade this a little bit, but I'm not even going to bother right now. I'm just going to hop in right now and see what we can do. So upon logging in, I think this is what we're getting per day. So I think tomorrow, like after the 1 p.m. Like has passed, or I think the next login bonus day or the next login day, I should be able to get the same thing right here. Since right now everyone is like on the beginners league, so that's what we're looking at so far. And then this one over here, in terms of like why we're doing the 3-on-3 arena right now, is to pretty much get the AI marks coupon right there, or the summoning tickets, because I don't see a feasible way to even getting it the shop right now. We're just gonna hop over to the exchange and then permanent, and then under the arena coins, it's not something that is exchangeable for the current means. So I'm like, I guess right now doing the arena is the only possible way. So you know, I do know that we got 3 tickets today for logging in, if you guys have not missed any day. So that's, I know they gave us 2 as well for just being on the beginners league. So that is that. So I do highly suggest everyone to at least get your pilot to at least that first star mark, or that 1-star mark. That would greatly boost whatever like stats you guys need. I would highly suggest that. So in terms of the ranking right now, this is basically, hold up, I think this is what I actually got in terms of like the login bonus. Was it? I don't, or maybe not. Maybe not. No, I don't think this one is it. But this is something you can get if you stay within the beginners league. And then let's say we go up to like bronze level. What are we looking at? Okay, so there's gonna be 2 tiers over here. Oh, hold up. So from what I'm looking at so far here, right? So rank 1 to anywhere. So rank 1 to 5,000 and more. This is gonna be the what you guys gonna be getting. Okay. Okay. Huh. That's okay. I'm trying to process this in my head right now. Like, so I guess every league does have a new, or every league you see on here. So it seems that every league you see on here will have their own respective reward, but you're not actually getting the title like as we progresses on right here. So if we look at silver, it's rank 1 to 3,000, but that's not actually your rank 1. Okay, yeah, this is not actually like your rank 1 because you're not getting any titles out of that. So if you progress on to, let's say, gold, you still okay. Hold up. What, like, what? Hold up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to process it right now because it's a rank. Why? What? I don't know. What? Like if you look at this is all right. This is the actual rank one, right? This is like definitively rank one, because over here you're gonna be getting the champion title right here, and rank two you're gonna be getting that, and all that. So these are like the definitive top tier or the top rankings people. Even for like 1,000 for example, yeah. But okay, this like the way they word it, like people would think, oh, I'm rank one, but you're actually rank one of Gold League. So how does that how would that perspective looks like if you compare that to every rank? I don't know how I feel about that. Like I think this may be a little bit misleading. I guess not really, because you're looking at it your own respective league right here. So I guess that works, but I don't know. It's just to me right now. I'm having like trouble like wrapping this around my head. Like thinking this is not actually rank one. Like there's not. This over here is the actual rank one. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of overthinking it again. But all right, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's gonna be any like not too many of like what I need to know in terms of like the rankings, I guess. But I what I do need to know is like how is the new mechanics in terms of like the scoring, because previously I think what we're basing off is like how much damage you can do. Because right now, from what I've seen, it's extremely similar to the creative mission. How they're like scoring it, plus or minus this little thing right here. So I'm gonna be guaranteed at least like a 1307 That's one of my points over here. So that is that. So whatever my three other score is, that will be like the main definitive determination of like all right where I'm gonna be ranking. So let's do just actual hopping. Like without any further ado. Hold up. So I can still change this. So I definitely change this, I guess. Yeah, I would definitely change this to like a faster timer, I guess. So what I would do is I'm just gonna do this actually. No, yep, just gonna be doing that. 4,467. Got some bonus parts. So this would definitely incentivize like this or benefit like further benefit anyone who like everyone who is gonna be summoning, especially people who spend tons of money into the game. They will definitely have the upper advantage. So I would say in terms of this like this before I be going any further, there's gonna be like a big like a there's gonna be a big gap between not there's not already a big gap between playing players and then non-playing players. This just for them having that is like incredibly, I would say, overpowered. I guess like just having all these parts, because this point over here, there's gonna be there would be a cap, but not to that extent. I will have to say. So this one is basically going to be different from everyone, unless those top rankings people or those bigger worlds out there have everything maxed out, then you might have a set score. But other than that, I would say anyone's score with this one over here should be more of like a up in the air kind of thing. So that is that, I guess. So let me just actually hop in without any more talking, I guess. So let's see. So that is gonna be huh? Did I did I see that right? So there's three separate waves. So I okay. So a single astral drop would definitely not work. So oops. So I will definitely have to come back around this time around. Like I'll have to come back again, and I'll just by looking at that, I think I need to add in Rolling Buster. Can I move? It's like so scuffed. Like I noticed that the control is so bad. Like in terms of like the creative mission as well. But I don't know why. Let me activate all these right here. How many waves is this? What? I don't know. I don't really like this right now. Huh? Oh, there's not even like a last wave any kind of thing. So, how did I do? So, oh wow. Okay. I got okay. So I got 93,000 already, or 93,307. Okay, okay. So I'm still not there yet. So maybe tomorrow when like because right now we're still in the first day, so that's why. Okay, okay. So if I'm seeing this right, in terms of damage dealing, what they have done in terms of this new, let's say, like scoring system, they don't favor, let's say, the most damage dealt anymore. I think they kind of took that away to just make it a little bit more advantageous to, let's say, people who cannot do that much damage. So I guess that is good. You know, I definitely like that part, right? Because I like in terms of my two ally, I brought in buffers, so like they're meant to buff up whatever damage I need to do. So that is something I need to take into consideration, that I don't really need that much buffer. In terms of this one over here, I think this one is pretty much self-explanatory. From this any arena match whatsoever, you don't need, like, you don't want to take any damage, right? If you don't take any damage, you're basically gonna get this as the max point. So the only thing I need to work on, I think, is pretty much the same as the previous arena setup. It's gonna be my timer. So my timer is actually a little bit scuffed over here. So I will need to definitely cut down or cut down on whatever time I'm using. So I'm gonna actually come back around one more time. I'm gonna add in Rolling Buster and see how I can potentially do something else with that. So we'll be right back. So I'm just actually gonna cut right into the match. I'm not really gonna go through like the whole setup. Basically, just gonna be adding on, let's say, Rolling Buster, and then I think I should be pretty much it. So I'll be right back. Alright, so first way, I guess I'm just gonna do some normal shooting. So let me just do that real quick. And then maybe second way, I might just do this right here, Rolling Buster. Can I hit? Okay. Last wave, I'll just actually do this right here. Hopefully the timer is good. I don't know. I don't really care too much about in terms of damage wise. So we finish it within what, I don't even know what's the starting time with this. Hello? I didn't even take a look. So where are we at so far? I took damage. Okay. I know I took damage there, so that was bad. That was even a worse score than what I started with. Because of what? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's my health. They really penalize. They will penalize you by a lot if you take a lot of health. So that is something they have not changed. But I forgot which this one was. But I'm pretty sure if I would have fixed something on this one right here, or this one over here, that could have been a better score. So that's what I'm seeing right now. So make sure you guys need to bring a healer at the end of the match, so you guys can kind of heal up at the very last second. That is going to be the most crucial thing you guys need to worry about. So I think that is that. So in terms of this one over here, you don't really need to do the most amount of damage. I think what I have so far is already cap out for what we're doing for first day. I want to assume that because it's first day, so the enemy, in terms of the enemy setup, is more of like computer generated. So you're not really playing against other players. So first day wise, it's gonna be universal. So everyone's pretty much gonna have the same computer generated enemy. So I guess that's why they're kind of capped up. But I'm pretty sure day two, like moving forward tomorrow, you're gonna start seeing enemy that has some, probably extremely high armor. So in terms of dealing damage wise, I'm probably not gonna be maxing out at that 20,000 right off the bat. So that's something I will probably assume right now. But damage taken, that should never happen. I will have to address that right now. So that should always cap out at, let's say, 33,000. But in terms of the timer, that will fluctuate depending on how you finish it. So maybe even extra drop is not the most ideal because it takes so long. That thing certainly takes a while, so we don't really want that. So but I think that should be pretty much it. I think you guys should have get the whole gist, like what's kind of going on with this new 3-on-3 arena over here. So scoring wise, it's gonna be completely different than what we had before. But in terms of format wise, it's pretty much the same. It's gonna be based on timer. It's gonna be based on what kind of damage you're looking at, and then it's also gonna be based on what kind of damage you're dealing with. So I think it's just that the scoring seems to be a little bit more clear. It seems to show you that in terms of those three category, how you can get the max out. But I will have to say that the timer is definitely not going to be something you can, let's say, cap out at, unless you just literally start the match and finish it within that very second. Then maybe, but that's impossible, right? So the only two things right now that we can from what we can see so far, we can kind of cap out. It's going to be your damage, and then it's going to be your damage count. So that is something we can kind of say, all right, we can cap out on these over here. So those are good. So the only problem is going to be the timer. So With that being said, that should be pretty much it for this video over here. So you just want to do it like an actual playthrough of you guys in terms of like the 3-on-3 arena. So good luck on what you guys are doing in terms of 3-on-3 arena, in terms of like setting up your actual arena, the operator base. That would definitely help you guys in the long mile, depending on whether you guys summon or not. I do say that they incentivize people to summon a lot, but I hope that does not really encourage people to let's say summon on like a standard week on those standard units. I would refuse to say, oh, summon on a standard unit, unless if you guys are like a free to play. I refuse to believe that. I should say that you guys should definitely summon on banner that has the most value to you all, and not just summon on banner that will allow you to get high points on like the 1 week arena. So that should be it, and then I'll catch you guys all on the next one.